Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Wednesday. I didn't trade much, but I decided to get a new venture from today's video onwards. I'll be using the profit signal, my specially designed software indicator to trade the markets, right? This profit signal is programmed based on the TTW proprietary strategy which I devised many years ago. It's now being programmed into this software indicator which I name it the profit signal, right? So I have choose 25 stocks randomly to trade using the profit signal starting from now. On a small account, just to show you, even a very small account, trading US stocks, big names, you can still do pretty well. But of course, it remains to be seen. We don't know it yet. Today is the first day I'm showing you this. Even though I started it just slightly a few days earlier, right? Let's jump in and I'll show you more details. Okay, so we are on my screen right now. But first, just to explain, my profit signal is installed into this charting. And I have decided to look at roughly 25 stocks to trade them, randomly pick. And I have decided that you can see all these are open positions, which I did last Friday, right? Since last Friday. And I missed out a trade on PFE, Pfizer, which is I won't say it's a big loss, right? Because it's in profit. It's a missed profit trade, right? Okay, in the sense that I should have gone in yesterday, but I missed it out, right? Okay, it's now up and going to hit the profit. Basically, the profit signal after I set it, right? In this setting, right, I set it as risk to reward of 2, right? Okay, but definitely we can always set much higher risk to reward of 3 or 4. But once it fulfill my TW strategy, which is already programmed in the profit signal, it will just trigger entry price and stop loss, right? And also show us the take profit area. So all the green lines that you see, right, are all the take profit area, right? Okay, the yellow lines are all the stop loss area, stop loss price level, right? Green line are all the take profit price level with a risk to reward of 1:2, right? Okay. So we can see Pfizer, if I went in at the blue line is the entry price to buy, right? Because it's a green triangle. Green triangle means buy, red triangle means sell, right? Okay, so over here I can see that if I have went in at the trigger price after it trigger, I actually have one opportunity on the 26th to go in, another opportunity on the 27th to go in. In fact, after I go in on the 27th of June, right, it will have hit profit, almost hit profit, or at least, you know, I will have taken profit from there, right? Okay, another opportunity is here, is getting up again. I missed that, right? Okay, so but NVIDIA triggered last Friday, just nice. I was there and I traded it on Friday, I think so. I'll show you the account later on. We can see that now it's going up and take profit level is here. Basically the pricing is here, right, which I can easily take the stop loss and put it in entry price and risk to reward. Of course, for stop loss, sometimes I give a little bit of buffer, right, because this is just programming, right? Okay, it takes the lowest point over here. Normally I give some buffer for stop loss in terms of slippage. There might be some slippage or widening of the spread. Widening of spread in the sense that there might be some spikes, right? Okay, spikes in the transaction, right? Okay, the buying and selling transaction. Depending on the price of the stock, right? $100, I may give additional 10 cents kind of buffer. So instead of putting my stop loss at 118.03, I might even put it at 117.93, right? Okay, so that's the buffer. That's the only adjustment I do, very little. And I can just use my calculator to do a quick calculation, key my entry price and stop loss, and I can actually just trade, right? I use it as a simple calculator using Excel spreadsheet will do, right? Okay, like what you see over here, right? Okay, over here I'll talk more about that in another video, because I don't want the video to be too long as well, right? Okay, so but very importantly, I have did all these trade because it all triggered. You can see over here GE also triggered, MRNA also triggered, right? Okay, over here, almost hit stop loss, right? Okay, yeah, this one entry is here, it has started to move down, which is good, right? It's a sell trade. BAC is reaching take profit point. Take profit point is over here, so it's still quite far away. I would say is good dip in profits. Disney still have some way to go because the take profit is here to short it down. GM still have some way to go up to hit the take profit level. 3M is slightly in the loss, if I'm not wrong, right? Because the trigger point is here, entry price is here, and now it's slightly lower. That might be the case, and so forth, right? Waiting for trigger, all this I'm still monitoring. Why? Because the previous trigger, I haven't started this, right? I haven't started this. So if I have started this before 21st of June, I will have traded this, and you can see that it's already moving up to take profit already. If I lose every dollar, every win, I actually make $2. That's the explanation for risk to reward of 1:2, right? So even if I risk $100 in this trade and loss, right? In my other winning trades, I will make $200. This experiment that I'm venturing out and showing case to you is to show the efficiency of my strategy, and the efficiency of my strategy systematically being programmed into the profit signal, and using the systematic profit signal strategy to trade. Right, okay, so minimum human intervention is just trigger, I trade, you know, and wait and just key in the numbers. That's that, right? Okay, and I'm using a MT4 account just to trade this number of stocks, right? Okay, so overall we are about at $50 profit, right? Okay, with a starting balance of $5,000, right? Like what you see here, and you can see from the dates here, right? July 5th, because I started this last Friday, right? Okay, last Friday, which is July 5th of July, right? Okay, so most of them is 5th of July, right? Only XOM is I think this week, right? When it trigger, and so forth, right? Okay, over here also MRNA. Also this week I traded GE also, right? Traded this week, right? I'm still waiting for the other trades, but overall, if you total up all the profit and loss, and anyway it's a very small risk, I'm only risking about $50 to $60 or even lesser, right? Based on the first round of trades that I have done, right? Looking at my spreadsheet right here, right? I'm only risking about $30, right? $30. So that means even if I stop loss, I will lose less than $30, right? For each trade, right? Okay, so just starting out this experiment using this, take it as a project, right? I want to do to showcase to you that actually a proven strategy, if you trade it systematically, you can actually be profitable, right? We see how it goes, right? I'm quite confident about this venture, this project, as the days or weeks or even months goes by, and also less intervention and less monitoring for me, because when it triggers, my handphone actually rings me and I will just put in the trade. The software part actually monitor the market for me. I don't have to do it myself. I just have to rely on my phone notification for me to actually do something if there is anything for me to do. Right now, today, there's basically no trades, and I'm just monitoring, nothing to do. Apple haven't triggered, Amazon haven't triggered, but when it triggers, it will go to my handphone, and once I see it, the notification on my handphone, right, very simple, I will just go to the profit signal on my chart and look for the buy and sell, right? Okay, just like GE over here, which triggered and starting to move a little bit. MRN, like I say, the entry price, everything is there, and I traded it at the trigger, which is 8th of July, which you saw on my account as well. MMM, I went in again because it still haven't hit my stop loss. I use a very small risk to do it. Analysis part, I leave it to the strategy. All I'm doing is just risk management, taking profit, trade adjustments just for sizing, right? Okay, and we see how it goes in the days, weeks, or even months going forward with this $5,000 account, risking only about $30 per trade. I might increase it a little bit so that the profits are more significant, right? Okay, but like I say, this is the first round. I'm just testing it out. I take it as experiment, a project, just to showcase to you, right, what are the valid trades to do. Meaning like even expensive stocks like $134 video, right, a small account can still trade it, right? Okay, and you just saw just now. So that's all from me. The market is still bullish, so the way I see it, right? We can see a lot of greens here. Hopefully you are doing well as well. By sharing this in the weeks or months ahead, we can see more profits, right? Okay, hopefully that is the case. I will share more about this with you as the days goes by. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.